Cosmic Loves. How are you doing? How are you doing? Do you know that we're about to go into Taurus season? So things are about to slow down but get a little steady. First, thank you for coming to spend time with me in PersiaRedz space. I am always excited and thankful for you guys. Thankful for all your support and everything you do. I am thankful for all those that are on my platform on Patreon and buy me a cup of coffee. Just thankful. Giving gratitude. This weekly guidance is for April 18th to April 24th. So, of course, April 18th is the start of Taurus season. No, 19th, sorry. 19th is the start of Taurus season, so... Perfection. We are going in bright. So, for this weekly guidance, I wanted to use my Black Moon Oracle deck and my Hermetic deck. Yes, yes. So we want to know like what energy we're going to be in this week, that we are changing. We are changing zodiac seasons. Okay. One that just popped out. Taurus. I have. Spirit, what other cards do you have for us? Something else just popped out. Mercury retrograde, reinvention. Spirit, is that all that you have for us? Okay, so 2 cards flipped over. I'm gonna go for the first card because it's in the deck, so y'all can see. So this was these 2 cards flipped over. We have Black Moon Lilith Mysteries. We have Mars Force. And our last card that came out in the deck Seventh House Partners. Alright. We got a nice little thingy thing going. Nice little thingy thing. I'm trying to get my stuff together so that I can lay them out correctly. So we can see what's going on. Alright. Thank you, ancestors, for that spiel of a thing. So my general, before I even pull any cards, but what I'm getting from this, because I'm gonna pull, you know, tarot to get a little bit more detail, but it looks like we need to look into ourselves because we have Mercury retrograde. Look into ourselves, stop looking out, stop speaking, pay attention to ourselves, because we need to pay attention to what we have, and that is very important. I feel like Mercury and retrograde and Taurus are together. I'm putting those together. And I feel like Black Moon Lilith Mystery and Mars Force are together, and the 7th house is by itself. So I'm gonna have it like that. Okay. Okay. So with Taurus, you've just been feeling like you need to look at where you've been feeling off track at, because the Mercury in retrograde is telling you that you've been feeling off track. Things have been failing, things have been going kind of weird for you. And now in the coming Taurus season, it's asking you to look at what you have, what has been going on with what you have, what you own, with your bank account statements, like with the things that you lay claim to What has been off track with that? Let's go a little bit deeper to see what you're off track with. Okay. So I have the Bday Taurus. So something has to be shaken up, or something was already shaken up. 3 of Cups. Lord of Abundance. Have Cancer and Mercury. Mercury's in Cancer. Something had to erupt and be shaken up. Some views, some ideals, theories, thought processes had to be shaken up, had to be taken out. And it seems that we have had to have a type of, not emotional upset, but when we have this moment of taking down what's going on, we're going to get emotional fulfillment. With this 8 of Swords. Oh, okay. There was 4 cards. 4 of Pentacles. Lord of Earthly Power. We are not feeling like we are in harmony. Okay, hold on, guys. Okay. So, things have to be changed up in your thought process of the things that you have. Some of us, our bank statements gotta be, things that we've been doing financially have to change. You have to change that. And you really need to sit with yourself, because you haven't been sitting with yourself. This change will help you feel like you can now problem solve what it is that has been going on with you. You will be able to problem solve it. But you also have to remember that, yes, there was definitely a feeling of difficulty not being able to go forward, which is highlighted by the 8 of Swords. So the 4 of Pentacles and the 8 of Swords are telling you that you had issues, treachery. There was some difficulty, things going on. But if you look inside yourself, you will understand that you can problem solve this, but it takes you zipping your mouth and really paying attention to self to get this problem solving. To get to this 3 of Cups, to problem solve, you have to really pay attention to you. Now we are going into our Black Moon and Lilith and our Mars. Oh my goodness. So with this one is talking about, so Lilith is about revolt, change, revenge, darkness, sensuality, seduction. And you have Mars, 4th, which is talking about movement, which is talking about being assertive. It is talking about what am I thinking? Competition, battles, sporting events, like being in a rush about things. So with this Black Moon and Lilith and Mars together, it's talking, it's talking about there being like a battle or an issue, like someone is out for revenge and someone is going to be pushing this week forward, like you or someone else. Let me see if it's about you. If you're going for the vengeful route, or someone else is being vengeful towards you this week. Let's see what they are talking about, because it just seemed like it's someone's trying to stir up the pot because someone is mad. It feels like it's in the workplace, but let me see if I can figure out where. That is way too many cards that look so disgruntled and weird. Spirit, can you give us a clear description of what is going on? Is this business? One card is already falling out. Oop. That was like half that. That was my fingers. Can you give us clarity in what we are asking for? Oh, I think a card has flipped over. Oh, those are way too many. Sorry, guys. Sometimes I get way too excited. Oh, there's another one. Is this all the cards, Spirit? Okay, that must be it. Okay, put them in order. So we have the Last Judgment. The Spirit of Primal Fire. We have the Seven of Pentacles upside down. Lord of Success Unfulfilled. And we have Death, Child of the Great Transformer. All right, all right. So what it looks like, oh my gosh, okay, so there's going to be justice in the fact that you have to figure out okay, Black Moon, sorry guys, I'm trying to gather my thoughts. Black Moon and Lilith Queen is basically talking about intellectual prowess as well. So this means that there's something that's been going on. There is like a battle or a rush or a war going on, either between with words, or in your head or in someone's head. They're going back and forth, and they are determined to figure out, or you are determined to figure out why there is such an uneasiness, why things don't feel right, why, you know, all of this weird stuff has been going on. But because Mars is in here, it's time for it to like be done with. Whatever the situation is needs to be done with. It's time for a change. It's like when it says it's being destroyed, it's more so that it's coming to an end. That chapter is closing. It wants to be done with. And this feels like it's in the workplace. Like there was some type of competition going on. I'm gonna say this was you and not them. You were very determined to get things done. You were uneasy. Things didn't feel right. And you thought people were doing stuff against you. But it's time for you to get out that situation. It's time for you to stop lollygagging with that situation and move forward, because it's not going to help you. It's not going to change the way you think it will. And if you want to feel successful and get to a point of being in a more fluid space, you have to get rid of that situation. You just have to get rid of it. There's not really much that can be done. It just has to be done. So this week, like, for some of us, because it looks like there are 3 different situations. You might be going through all 3 situations, or you might just be going through 1 or 2. But like I said, the first one, which was the Taurus with the Mercury in retrograde. This is the second one with the Lilith with Mars. And I'm about to do the one where we have the 7th house coming up. We are seeing what detail we can get on that. The 7th house is partners. It's getting warm. The idea that you have with that person, wanting things to come to fruition, trying to figure out if that person is actually the person that you want in your life. Also, business-wise, things might become more steady. It may feel like it's slowing down, but it's not really slowing down. It's just steadying out, and it is preparing you for what is coming forward. Okay. We have the 3 of Pentacles, Lord of material work. Things are working in our favor. Can't use all of that. That's way too many. Y'all know how I feel about like a whole bunch of cards coming out at once. I need them to come out gradually, or else I feel like I'm overwhelmed. Thank you. That was a gradual joint. And then we have our Seven of Wands, Lord of Valor. Yes. This is going to be a good movement. Spirit, are there any more cards to describe the 7th house that we are about to talk about? Okay. We seem to be done with that. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, so the 7th house, partners, romance, love, business, court cases, things of legal value. So because of the partnership, we have 3 of Pentacles, which is talking about mastering skill, being good at something, increase gain. So whatever it was that was going on court-wise, because we have the seven of Wands, Valor, there's victory. If you have anything dealing with court issues this week, you're going to see a victory in it. Things are going to go in your favor. As far as love partnerships go, you're also going to see an increase in benefits of love with them. Like, you're going to see them doing things to really be about you. They're opening themselves more, and you're going to feel like you've really come a long way with them. Like you're victorious in getting under their skin in a good way, and showing them your love and giving love, and it being reciprocated and being symbiotic. This also goes into some of our relationships where we are seeing that business-wise, some of these partnerships that we've been doing are flourishing, and they're actually getting better than what they were the year before, or the couple weeks before, or a couple months before. So this is all good stuff. So just to give a rundown of what I was talking about, we had our Taurus and Mercury retrograde, and it's basically talking about looking over what it is that you have, getting through, not feeling like you don't have, but you can get to where you need to get to. You just really, really have to pay attention to your thought process, the thoughts that you allow going through your mind, because there has to be some destruction of your ideals, some of your ideas and theories, to get to a space where your accounts, the things that you really care for, to gain a better fluidity with them. With the Lilith and Mars, they're talking about there having to be an ending coming to some type of issue where there's been a lot of talk, there's been a lot of thought going back and forth. That has to end. Like, it can't keep on going. There's a push for the Spirit is going to get rid of that you also need to get rid of that issue. With the 7th house and partners, we're talking about love, we're talking about things going on with business, and we are talking about court cases. They're going to be going in your favor. Things are going to be working better for you. There's going to be a strong victory. But also in business partners, whatever you've been doing in business is actually becoming better. You're increasing. You've gained a lot of knowledge. So there's a lot of great things coming on with that. In the love section, there is more being given and more being received. So you're feeling more full, like you're feeling more watered in your relationship. So there's a lot of stuff going on this week. I hope you guys understood what I was trying to say and got the basic gist of what is going on with this guidance. But I guess there's a lot going on with everybody. So take what resonates, leave what doesn't. This may all be for you. None of this may be, or maybe one or two. So thank you for your support. Thank you for stopping by and relaxing with me, of course. And I'm going to see y'all next time in Taurus season. Yeah, don't judge me. See y'all later. Bye, love.